What's going on, everybody? This video is going to be a few videos ahead, so I'm not really sure where I left you guys off at. I'll find that out when I edit a little bit. But today we are going to attempt a drive shaft. By meaning attempt is we got to put a new U joint in the stock drive shaft, and we're going to utilize the 350Z slip yoke. So I might have to get a conversion U joint. I'm not really sure. I'm going to show you guys right now. We got to get this bad boy off. I've never taken a U joint off. I went to O'Reilly's just this morning. Rented this U joint press set. These little tabs here, these little markers, not very much metal is bent over. That's what keeps it in. I don't know if I have to file those or just press it. I'm going to try to press it and see if it comes out. But let's see. I'm going to start with this one. If I can get this off, the stock one's going to be easier because it's got clips. But let's see what we can get to. Alright, I got the press, and I got my big half-inch drive impact. Got the press set up. Let's see what happens. And as you guys can see, it did move a little bit. A little update on this. It come out, but never doing one of these kind of sucks. Or not, it does, but don't. Alright, I wasn't using this U joint, so I cut it. I got tired of fucking with it. Now we gotta get this side out. Got that pushed out. I come to find out I don't like U joints. Especially when they don't press out like you think they should. I'm gonna go cut that. Alright, I got that in cut. Let's press it out. Try to. Got what I needed off. The rest of this is gonna go in the trash somewhere. Unless someone wants it. Alright. Now we gotta put this on the stock drive shaft. You might be able to use the same. Might be able to use the same bushing if I can get this out without too much problem. got that off. I want this part come off though. But anyway, this part I don't need, so. I would like to see if this U-joint would work though. Need to get it off without destroying it. Alright, we got the new bearing on. I tack welded the cap because this style you can't put a snap ring on it. But I think that'll be alright. I'm gonna slowly tack around to where it's fully welded to where that bearing ain't gonna come out and ain't gonna get too hot. But we'll see how it works. Let's put the new one on this bad boy. Alright, before my camera dies, I want to show you guys. I got the drive shaft in all the way. I wanted to see how much with the transmission all the way in, if I have enough room. It's an independent rear suspension, so it's not like the rear diff. I mean, it'll move a little bit. So I wanted to make sure, but check this out. I've got, with the drive shaft all the way in, I have 3/4 of an inch. You guys let me know. I'm gonna try it, but I think that's enough to run it and see what happens. Yeah, let's see. Put her in permanently and see. Alright, it's another day. It's been a few days after you guys just seen that clip where we test fitted it. We got 3/4 of an inch of play, maybe in between 3/4 and a half, because I'm gonna shim up the or I have to shim up so it's more in line. I have to shim up the carrier bearing mount. But since I think it's going to work, I spent a little bit more money on this drive shaft. We're going to go ahead and change the carrier bearing and then get it installed permanently. Now, I've never done this before, but let's see how it works. Let's take these caps off. We got that off. See if we can't separate this. Okay. Now what we gotta do is get this big A nut off. Let's see. I think it's 15/16. Yep. 15/16. Let's see. Get my now I'll be right back. I'll show you guys how I get this off later, but normally you use a like a 3-prong or some kind of what do you call it? When you screw it down, you can pulley puller. but we'll see what I can do. Alright, I managed to find my harmonic balancer puller, and it's working just fine.
Those little bowls with some washers. Too bad. Really didn't want to go to O'Reilly's or another tool if I didn't have to, you know what I mean?
There we go. She's off. Now I'm going to tap this off, hopefully. There we go. Old one's out. What we'll do is we'll grab our socket that fits over it. So it's all the way in. I think we got it done. Now what we need to do is take our balancer off. Throw this bad boy back on. Tighten it down. A little blue thread locker on these threads right here. Just to help keep it on. After we get our carrier bearing on, we need to go ahead and mount our drive shaft back, our lower one. Line these back up to these tabs here, like so. Put the little caps on. There we go. Carrier bearing is back installed. Don't do what I did. Mark from here all the way over. Luckily my drive shaft's got marks that I went back and looked at my video and figured out exactly where this thing needs to be. But let's put it in the truck permanently. as you guys seen just now, got the drive shaft in, new carrier bearing, spaced up a little bit to be more in line of everything. Kinda more in line. Less stress on that U-joint. Yeah. Got to see how it, if anything vibrates. Get out of here real quick. We'll have to see if it vibrates when I go down the road. But drive shaft is done. We'll see how it goes. What's going on, guys? Was just doing some editing on this video, and again, looks like I forgot to do an outro. But drive shaft is in, carrier bearing is in. If this works where I'm getting no vibration and anything like that, I can actually buy the correct slip yoke and slip joint, or U-joint. There we go. And I'll change those out and get rid of where I tacked on the bearing to where it wouldn't come out. But yeah, I've driven it back and forth from the lean-to, and seems to be alright, at least putt-putting around. But if you guys like the video, please come back for more. Next video, we install the AEM wideband and the first section of the downpipe. But till then, we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.